What's happening, guys? Welcome to the channel, and today we are going to try to farm up the Droplet of Y'Shaarj, I think it's pronounced, battle pet. Found it on Undermine Exchange, selling on my server for almost 300,000 gold. Looking at the regional daily history across US servers, it runs anywhere from 135 or 120 up to over 300,000. Right now, currently averaging between 260 and 290,000 gold. So it would be a nice pickup. So we're going to head on over. And as always, I'm going to open up my favorite WoW in-game guide add-on. If you don't have this add-on, I highly recommend it. Over 8,000 in-game guides in one add-on. There's a link in the description below. They do a way better job explaining everything about the add-on and how it works, so you can check that out. But if you want the fastest level 70 to 80 questing pass, they've got them here. I use this for leveling alts. I use it for pretty much anything I do in the game. It's just nice to have in-game guides available right to you here in one add-on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the search box here, and I'm going to start typing in the name of the pet that I want to farm up. And we're going to find that guide right there. We'll just click on it. It's going to start the guide. It's going to tell us we got to get this from the Seige of Ogrimmar. We've got to kill the Shah of Pride, and it's going to start routing us over. If you've never been there before, it's a good way. It'll route you right to where you need to go. I'm going to speed up the video here just to kind of get us there and get started. If you haven't yet, now would be a really good time. Just down below the video on the right or right below, hit that subscribe button. I got a bunch of these guides coming, and if you check out my channel, I got all kinds of gold farming and gold making guides. If that's your kind of thing and you like it, hit subscribe and you'll never miss a video. um, Now we could do go to the looking for raid on this, or go through the main entrance, and this is going to take us through the main entrance because we're going to do the first quarter anyway. So it really doesn't matter one way or the other which way you go in. Now, another thing you could do if you want to when you get in here, if you're not familiar with this, you could bring up the um, Siege of Ogrimmar Raid guide. It's in the Dungeon Raid Guide section of the add-on. Just kind of gives you a little map route and tips and tricks on the bosses. You really shouldn't have a problem, but in case you do, it's there. And I'm also going to speed up this section. You can watch it follow through and get to that Shah of Pride where we're actually going to try and farm up the pet. And it's a really good time in the game to be farming up these kind of pets, particularly with the warband banks and the ability to sell cross server. So you could actually pick servers you want to sell to try to maximize how much you're going to make off a pet you farmed. Um, the only downside about ones like this that are in raid because you're killing bosses is you're only going to get a chance once a week. You're going to come in. Once you kill this first boss here, you're going to get a raid lockout. So if you happen to not get it, well, you're just gonna have to try again next week. But that's kind of the fun aspect of it for me, the kind of treasure hunt. Um, this raid also has uh, a few other battle pets that you can farm up. I'll do some guides on those. I don't think they sell for quite as much as this one. This one is a really nice score if you can get it. One, to sell it, and two, for collectors. And getting really excited about War Within coming out. I think it's going to be a great expansion. Spent some time in the beta, doing some leveling routes, running some dungeons, playing around with different classes, and Honestly, I think you can't go wrong with anything you want to play in War Within. I think everything's going to be fun. At least everything I've tried is going to be really fun. So we're going to go down. We've got one more boss to kill here. And then we'll have to go into the room where the Shaw Pride is, clear that room out, and then that will spawn the boss. These raids are really easy. I mean, it shouldn't matter any any class spec. You pretty much one shot. I'm throwing my shield at all of these bosses one shot, and they're done. Except for that first boss, which is a little annoying because he's got kind of that phase where he's spawning the slimes that you have to kill or heal, depending on the slime. I just kill as many of them as I can. Doesn't take that long. I mean, I think this whole process took me from the time I left Stormwind till finishing the boss about 20 minutes. So not bad for trying to farm up a pet that could get us about a 250,000 gold on the auction house. So we just going to clear up this last little bit here. The boss will spawn up. And again, if you haven't, please, two things. One, give me a subscribe, a like, and a share. Really helps me out. Two, check out this guide. One, if you want to level fast in War Within, get all your profession leveling guides for War Within, all the daily guides for War Within. They're all going to be in this add-on. Link is in the description. And unfortunately, I did not get the pet on this run, but there's always next week. We'll try again. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Got a bunch more of these coming, doing a bunch of research, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.